and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to get this look right here, which is actually pretty simple. It is inspired by the Bride of Frankenstein. I'm really excited how this came out. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, go ahead and keep on watching. And I'm going to start with a toning spray. This is just going to help cleanse any of my face from any of its natural oils. I'm going to go ahead and take a white eyeliner, and we're kind of going to map out where it is that we're going to want our scars and all that fun stuff. Kind of just look at some different like inspiration pictures on where I want my scar placements, how far on my body I want to go. Of course, you can go ahead and create them like on your shoulders, on your arms, depending on like what kind of costume you have. I'm going to go ahead and from the top of my ear, I'm just going to create a line. All you're going to need is some liquid latex. I got this at Walmart and it's not too expensive because you do get a lot. It's only like 10 bucks. So liquid latex or kind of anything with that like liquidy sticky consistency that's gonna work. You're also gonna need a couple cotton balls. This is what I'm using to kind of create this boundaries, and we're gonna like put our little indentation in there just to make it look like we were actually cut up. I also have a plate here and a little spongy applicator. So all I'm gonna do is just pull my cotton ball apart, and you're gonna want it to be fairly thin, but I'm literally just gonna take some of the latex on my brush, or you can just do this in the actual plate. I'm gonna coat it with a small amount of latex and then just start kind of twisting it to create kind of like this weird fleshy shape. And that's why it's important to have your outlines done. That way you know exactly where you are going to want to place it. And then just know that the more latex you put on here, the longer it's going to take to dry up. So I wouldn't put too much. I would just put enough. It's actually like coated and it's going to stick onto your skin, because I was dipping it into the plate, but it was just like way too much latex and it was just literally like saturating these. It's a little messy, so if you don't want to get your hands dirty, I would not recommend to do this. I kind of like that it's very like uneven, like it's not an even thin line. And then if you have any like excess latex on your fingers, I just kind of rub them like this. They get all like gross, and then I just throw that away. And I also like to take a little spatula here and just kind of flatten some of the edges out. And now you just kind of want to wait for this to dry, and then we'll move on to the rest of the face. To kind of speed up this process of it drying, I am going to use a blow dryer. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids with an eyelid primer. I'm going to go ahead and take a white eyeshadow base, and I'm going to go ahead and apply this all over the eye. I'm just kind of going to wing it out slightly. I'm going to go ahead and take a white pigment. The one I'm using has a slight shimmer to it. I'm going to go in with a kind of cool toned gray, kind of apply that into our crease area. The exact color I'm using is called Cool Gray, and it is from my Lorac Pro 2 palette. Now moving on to the next color, I'm going to be taking a black color. I'm just using the black color out of the same Lorac palette, and I'm going to be taking a flat brush. This is the e.l.f. flat eyeliner brush, and I'm going to be taking the black on one side of that, and we're just going to intensify that same line we just created. Now I'm just going to go back in with that same white pigment and just kind of freshen up any of the eyeshadow that might have just been slightly darkened. Before we move on, I'm going to place a translucent powder over the latex, because if you don't, it's going to have a more shiny finish to it as opposed to the rest of our skin. So I'm going to apply 1 pump of the Milani Conceal and Perfect in the shade number 2 Natural. And I'm also going to take a pump of Revlon Color Stays 200 Nude. I'm going to go ahead and mix these together and then apply them to my face. Now I'm just going to go ahead and set my entire face. For eyebrows, it's going to be pretty simple. I'm going to ditch using my usual pencil, and I'm just going to go in with a black eyeshadow and take a angled eyeshadow brush and just the same black color that we used for our makeup. I'm going to go ahead and now apply it onto my eyebrows. Since I don't have so many and I put the foundation over it, it was so hard to tell what my natural brow shape was. I hope we're good. Since we also lost some of the shape of our face, I'm going to go in with this contour kit that I found at Ross a while ago. And I'm going to be taking this color right here, which is like a gray color. It's almost like the color we put in our crease. But I'm going to use this to go ahead and contour my nose and whatever's left under my cheekbones. I still want to look cute, that's why I'm adding blush, but if you want to look deathly, you can go ahead and skip this step. Now back to our eyes. For our lower lash line, I'm just going to smudge. I'm going to go in with First Cool Gray. I just went in with Cocoa, which actually, it looks really brown right here, but when you actually put it on, it looks so much darker. I'm gonna go ahead and take a gel eyeliner and just start doing a extreme cat eye. And then I'll go in finally with the real black color out of this palette and just smudge that all out. Gonna take a black eyeliner and put that all along my upper waterline. For mascara today, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply one mascara, surprisingly. It's the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. I'm gonna go ahead and take Cool Gray, and we're gonna create some depth into our wounds. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a red. I have here some zombie blood that I also got from Walmart for $2 or $1.98 if you want to be exact, so not too expensive. I'm not sure how this is going to work. We will see. For the blood, I'm just going to go ahead and just use this brush right here. This is the e.l.f. I don't know, it's just a rounded brush. Lastly, I'm going to go in with a black liquid lipstick. This is called Dead of Night, and it is by Kylie Cosmetics. Just going to go ahead and apply that all over my lips. So now a couple quick tips for what to do for costume and all that fun stuff. So for costume, we'll start with hair here. There's a thing of contact solution up in my hair, which is what's holding it up and out, which is a little hard to get, so I definitely use something that's small and light to create that. And then I just kind of tied it up top with a little elastic. I think I used 2 elastics and it's staying pretty well. Before I did that, I did tease all my hair just to kind of get a little bit more texture into my hair and also to kind of help disguise that bottle that we put up in our hair. For the white stripes, I based the hair, the stripe positioning and stuff, off of the original Bride of Frankenstein from the 1935 like black and white movie. She has like a stripe with the design on one side, but I did just create the stripe and then like a smaller patch of white hair on this side. I literally just used dry shampoo and it worked really well. Like this is super white. As for costume, pretty simple. This is just a t-shirt that I got at like Old Navy. I think I got it at Old Navy for like $5 and it's a t-shirt. It's a little bit more on the looser side. I went ahead and cut the collar off of it and I placed that on my neck as a choker, so I am wearing it kind of off the shoulder. For pants, again, I'm just wearing distressed jeans because I feel like this kind of goes with like any creepy look. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. I will see you all tomorrow with a scary spooky story time video. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you guys like them, and I will see you all later. Bye guys. There's a lot of latex. Oops. Oh, that highlight is popping. I'm just gonna find a brush that's not dirty right now. You're just a lost boy with your head up in the clouds. I think we're good with the brows. I'm not sure if they look like sisters or twins or cousins or my neighbor's cat, but that's what they look like. Stuff. Oh, gross. That really does look like blood. Oh.